Hello again. This video is going to teach you how to filter the deep fryers. The video is going to start off with a brief summary of the steps you need to complete to filter a fryer. And it's also going to show clips that have been sped up of each individual step in the process, and then later in the video we will look at each step individually. The first step is to remove the fryer baskets. The next step is to open up the drain. While the well is draining, wipe the sides of the fryer with a towel. Then connect the filtering hose and press the filter button to begin pumping. Let run for approximately 1 minute and then close the drain. Let the well fill up and then check the filter afterwards to make sure all oil was returned to the fryer. Repeat on the other fryers until you have completed filtering all three fryers. Some other facts about filtering the fryer is that the oil is drained into a well below the fryers. A filter is located in the bottom of the fryer, and as the pump begins to pull oil from the bottom of the well, it is pulled through the filter. New oil then lands on top of the filter, and all the large particles are filtered out and stay on top of the filter. The pump only collects oil from the bottom to prevent the particles making its way back into the pump. This also helps prevent clogging when refilling the oil. Safety is very important when filtering the oil. Lower to Bow provides several pairs of heat-resistant gloves to wear while filtering. It is suggested that all employees wear the gloves when filtering the fryers. I can be seen putting these on in the video. Equipment needed will be the filtering hose and the fryer filter. Both of these are located under the deep fryers in the storage cabinet. Also, you will need a pair of tongs and a couple of towels. It is also very important that the filter is clean. If the filter isn't clean, the filter isn't as effective and it leaves particle in the oil, and the oil won't last as long. The first step we're going to look at is draining the oil from the filter well. Draining the fryer is relatively simple. There is a large red handle labeled drain behind each door underneath each fryer. Simply turn the drain towards the floor to open the drain. Make sure you only drain one fryer at a time. The filter will overflow if more than one fryer is drained at a time. I've seen a few situations where employees forgot this and they drained two fryer wells at once and it overflowed the filter, and it's a very dangerous situation as oil is around 350 degrees when it's drained, and it is dangerous to employees, and it's also very difficult to clean up. So if you can, always double check and make sure that you only drain one fryer at a time. The next step will be how to clean the sides of the fryer well. To clean the fryer well, simply take a towel that has been soaked in sanitizer and wipe around the edges and the sides of the fryer. Make sure you're wearing gloves while you're doing this task. Next, connect the filtering hose underneath the middle fryer. Oil pumps out from a hole in the back and the hose. Press the filter button for 3 seconds and use the hose to spray the walls and bottom of the fryer, which should remove loose particles and push them into the drain. Press the filter button again to stop once all the loose particles are removed. The next and final step is to refill the oil well. To refill it, turn the handle labeled drain to the left until it is in the upward position again. Closing this handle keeps oil from draining into the filter. Then, hold the filter button for 3 seconds to begin pumping oil into the fryer again. Let the oil run until the pumping begins to slow down. As the filter that holds the oil becomes empty, air will begin to get pumped into the oil well. This will create bubbles during the pumping process. While this will cause splashing, it is relatively minor and shouldn't present a safety concern to you. When the bubbling occurs, let it run for 10 to 15 seconds and then press the filter button to turn off the pump. Check the filter to see if there's any oil remaining in the filter. If there is, begin to pump oil back into the machine. If not, you are done filtering one fryer. Continue until all fryers have been filtered. Check the oil level of each well. Located on the back of each well are two lines labeled max and min. The oil level should be kept in between the two lines, preferably closer to the max line. If the oil is low, add more oil from the box of oil kept beside the grill area. The filter must be cleaned before it can be used again. It is much easier to clean if all of the oil is removed from the filter. Also, oil is expensive, and any oil left in the filter is disposed of when the filter is clean. So it is important that you check and make sure that the oil is completely emptied from the filter and pumped back into the fryer well. And that is how you filter the fryers. If you have any questions, watch the video again and then try practicing this a few times under supervision until you feel comfortable enough to complete this task on your own. Thanks, and continue watching my other videos to learn how to troubleshoot any issues that you may come across while filtering the fryer, how to change the oil in the fryers, and how to perform a boil out.